everybody, it's KayBeast, and I'm really excited to bring you this week's video. Earlier last week, I went out and bought these cheap, tiny little frames. They were just too pretty, and I liked them too much, so I picked them up and decided to make tiny paintings for them. I've seen a lot of other people make tiny paintings to go into specific frames, and the idea just seemed a lot of fun, so that's what I did. So I used my Canson XL watercolor paper and cut it down to size, did some sketching on computer paper to figure out what I wanted, and then transferred it using my Lightbox. And I basically made these part of a set. So the both paintings kind of work together. I did mirroring poses of different, female characters and tried to make them match the frame. Which was a little difficult, but I had fun experimenting with it. The flowing lines of the actual frame kind of reminded me a bit of Art Nouveau, which was kind of what I was going for with the actual figures themselves, like their costuming and stuff. But I didn't want to do like the Art Nouveau hair, like the traditional Muka hair thing, because I was going for more like watercolor effect. So when I actually finished this, I didn't even draw their hair on the paper. I just went on wet. I did a loose pencil guide to kind of show me where I wanted the edges to end, but other than that, I just kind of did straight up watercolor on the paper and just kind of experimented with it basically. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making these. So these are little 2.5 by 3.5 paintings. I've never really worked on something that's quite this small before, but it was a fun little challenge to try to get the actual image to fit the frame so that you could see everything, get the composition figured out. So I'm utilizing the space the best way I possibly could, getting fine detail in there. But I really enjoy doing it, and I definitely want to do more. I saw more of these frames at the same place of various different colors, so I'm probably gonna make a bunch more of these because it was just way too much fun. But I basically just used my watercolor and a color pencil for some finer details, and then I did a little bit of embellishing with my fine text. I used the silver instead of the gold because I thought the silver would fit the purple and the black frame a little better. So I specifically went for cool tones when I was coloring these in. So the purple's a cool purple. The brown skin of the figure on the right is cool toned. So I specifically went with cool tones to fit the shade of the frames. So yeah. In other news, I got into an artist alley in June. I am so excited. It's going to be my first convention ever. It's really tiny. Basically, it's the Nashua Library Comic Fest in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's one day. The tables were free, and it's just going to probably be 10 to 15 people tabling there. It's their third or fourth year doing it, so it's really, really small. But I think it's perfect as a tester convention because I've never tabled at a convention before. So I wanted to get something really small to just kind of figure out how to do it. And I've also been doing research about other small conventions in my area. There's another one that I was really hoping to do, but it turned out that it was last week. So I kind of missed it. So I'm going to have to write that one down and remember it for next year. It's Queen City Kamikaze, which is also in New Hampshire. So I'm going to have to remember that one for next year. But yeah, I'm really excited about doing it, and I'm probably going to make a bunch more of these tiny little framed paintings to sell there, as well as turn some of my existing art into prints, and I'm thinking of designing buttons and stuff. I have 3 months to get everything ready, so I have to buy table supplies, I got to do all kinds of stuff. But since, this will be my first con, I think I'm going to record aspects of it, the planning stages, when I'm ordering stuff, and probably put together a little video series of, getting ready for your first convention kind of thing. For anybody else who's never done a convention, I'll just pull my resources together basically and do a couple series of videos to kind of show you what my process was like and everything. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. It is June 23rd in Nashua, New Hampshire, so if you live in the New England area and you want to come see me, I will be tabling there at the Nashua Library Comic Fest in June, and I'll remind again once it gets closer to it, but I just got the confirmation email a couple of days ago, so I've been like on cloud 9 this whole week. I'm real excited about it. So yeah, I really like how these turned out. They are up on my Store Envy for sale if you're interested. And yeah, I'll put a link down to everything in the description below, and I guess that does it. So yeah, like I said, I had a lot of fun making these. Definitely going to make a lot for the convention, and I guess that does it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.